to make October amazing. But yeah, so we have this one. This is a beautiful one. Hey, what's up you all? It is Angelica Nicole. Welcome to my channel, and in today's video we will be discussing different ways on how to manifest your destiny. Okay, so this is going to be a long video because I'm going to be showing you all just different types of things that I use to manifest things, different types of things in my life. Okay, so first we're going to start off with a magazine vision board. Okay, so first I'm going to show you all the different magazines that I picked up. And all these magazines, I got them from Half Price Bookstore, and they're all used, and I got them in the section where everything cost $1. Like all their magazines cost $1. It's so much cheaper to buy magazines there, I believe, than Goodwill, because Goodwill, I believe they sell a lot of used magazines also, but the good magazines like Vogue and stuff like that, Half Price Bookstore is going to be the perfect one. So this is like the first one. It's called Glamour, and I don't know if I went through any of the pages or anything, you know, like Clinique and stuff like that. If you wanted to manifest Clinique, just letting you all look in some of the magazines. None of it, Half Price Bookstore, they sell these magazines, but nothing is torn, nothing is ripped out or anything like that. It's like it's brand new, but it's used, of course, because it's not dated like today or anything like that. It's probably like some of their magazines have other people's addresses on it also, because I guess these people had subscriptions or something like that. But anyways, I'm just going to go down here and just show you the magazine, just the outside of it, since this is going to, oops, excuse this in the back. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this one is called 405. So, and the regular cost is $4.95, but you know, you go to Half Price Bookstore, you can get it for less, just $1. This is how the back looks. Very pretty, very pretty. And so we're just going down the list, okay? This one's a good one. Living. I'm trying to get rid of that glare, but there's a lot of light going on here. So, living, fall magic, spooky decor, creative costumes, and fun ways to make October amazing. As we all know, October is like right around the corner. And this month is my birthday month, so go Virgos. Anyways, yeah. So, we got that. Cosmopolitan. I believe that's the name of this. And as you see, it is somebody else's address down there, but who cares? Because we are using this for manifestation only. I love this one. This one, I believe, is Martha Stewart. And so, yeah. Here's another one by Martha Stewart. Living. It's very beautiful, as you can see. That beautiful Christmas tree. We have another one, Ebony. We got Gabrielle Union as the face, that's the cover. Let's see what else we have. We have another one, like if you wanted to manifest a new, I don't know, island in your kitchen, or what is it? Like a vanity set in your bathroom or something like that. Whatever. Let's see. Southern Living. We have this one also. Okay, so I showed you that. And I'm going back to my notes. So I use magazines. I'm going to show you my stickers. Let's see. We have a lot of them. Show you some of my stickers that I use. Okay. Okay. So I I saved this just for this video, so I have not opened it yet, but I got these stickers from Dollar Tree. You can manifest with stickers too, okay? And you can add them just to add more, to make the, I call it my magazine vision board, to make it pop even more. It's good to add stickers and glitter, and I'm a girly girl, and I love glitter, I love unicorns, I love all that. But anyways, moving forward, so we got this, so I'm going to open it, that way you all can get a look at it. As you can see, it's more of a 3D type sticker. And it has unicorns. And it says, yes, you can. And you can. You can manifest anything that you want. You see how those words, I use words also with my manifestation as far as my vision board. I use words also. So we have that. Let's see what else we have here. We're going to take them out because, you know, we're going to let the viewers see. Okay. And then we just have like hearts and stuff and circles or whatever, you know. You find a way how you can implement. Now, for like these, the alphabets and things like that, I would manifest and create words out of the alphabets because, of course, that's how you create words, is by using alphabets. But anyways, I would use, like, create words with alphabets by using stickers. You know, like wow or awesome or something like that. I would use this for that. And then we have these stickers. Now let's just see what some of them say. Make the most out of it. Seize the day. Never forget to have fun. Think happy thoughts. See, this is perfect for manifesting. We'll never have today again. Seize the day. Make it happen and make the most of it. Yes, you see, now these are really great stickers to use and to include into your manifestation. So we're gonna, put this back up. That came from the Dollar Tree. I remember where everything comes from. Excuse me, probably need to drink some water. I have so much stuff, you all. Here we go. And this video is coming out late, so it may start getting a little dark around here, but it's okay. It's okay. So we have this one, and this came from the Dollar Tree. Can you believe it? $1, baby. $1. Can we see any of that? Mermaids. I love mermaids. They're water spirits. Anyways, it says be magical. That's the perfect one to use, you know. And my little princess, and has seashells and stuff, and it kind of reminds me of, you know, the Orishas or whatever. But yeah, so we have that one, and these little stickers right here. You can, I don't know, include them into your like weekly, daily to-do list type planner, you know. And then we have another one here. These stickers. Okay. Says to do, yes, urgent, our plan, happy. Congrats, thank you, awesome, hi. It's beautiful, you know. And then we have these beautiful stickers. Yeah. Okay. And so it says, spread a little magic. Yes, this is perfect. You are awesome. Be magical. Girl power. Magic. Dreamer. Awesome. Smile. BFF. Love. It's perfect for manifestation or for any type of, like, you know, if you're trying to do spells, whatever. This is perfect. And this right here is great. This is awesome too. You know, you have to be creative when it comes to stickers also, especially if they're like plain and simple. You can always add things to them. And then we have this one. It's getting ready to come off at the top, but here we go. Okay, so it says, let's see, homework, deadline, school. So I would probably use that for if I'm trying to attract, you know, some type of job or something like that towards me. Oh, I think they did. I was trying to do something else. Okay, so I also use this glitter glue right here. And if I could look at, I love glitter, so I purchased this at Target. And I believe it was close to $7. If I can look at my receipt, it was $6.29. So yeah. And of course I have the regular school glue. I'm telling you, I get creative when it comes to these magazine vision board. I get so creative. Then we have this. As you can see, this is, I'm not going to take this out because I don't need to use it right now, but you all get it, you know. This is like for pink. I would use that for, like, you know, creativity, for like girly things, to be more youthful, playful, youthful type energy, pink. Now this one is purple. I would use that more for control, maybe to dominate, maybe spirituality, maybe like for royal type treatment or something like that. Brown glitter, I would use that more for, let me see, for stability, for friendship, for balance. Yeah. And so I have a lot more things coming up, but yeah, this is the glitter and stuff. I also use crayons in my manifestation. I got this one. This one only cost $1. I have not used this brand before, but hey, when it comes to manifestation, it doesn't matter about the brand. It doesn't matter about the brand that you use. It matters about your intentions on how you're going to use it as you are coloring. Are you visualizing as you are coloring? You know, things like that. I use that. I feel like I'm in 3rd grade again. This is the one. Okay. So I have this here. And if you're like, what is that? These are beads. I use beads also in my manifestation. So I'm going to open this up so you can kind of like see it a bit more. I use beads, and these are some beautiful beads. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. If you can see it. Oh, now there we go. And so these are some beautiful different pearl type pink beads. I use that a lot in my manifestation, depending on what I'm manifesting. How do I use it? Well, just in manifestation. Just think manifestation and just come up with so many different creative ideas on how to use that. Okay, let me see the next thing that I have written here, so we don't want to skip a beat. I also mentioned words, okay, and so I showed you all through stickers as far as in how I would create my manifestation through that. And pictures, well, I showed you magazines, and of course I'm not going to go through each picture of, you know, each magazine because you all like get the drift of that. Okay, so let me show you what I have put together over the weekend to give you all an example on how I do my type of manifestation. Okay. All right, so we have the first one. Look at this beauty. Hold on, I have it upside down. Sorry. Look at this beauty. It is so cute. So this is how I manifest. Now I'm going to describe each thing so that way you get the reason why things are a certain way, because it's all about, you know, specific things when it comes to me when a manifestation, you know. Okay, so as we see here, we have the perfume. I love this Ralph Lauren perfume, right? And it's Ralph Lauren Romance, whatever. It's this Ralph Lauren perfume. I like it, so I'm trying to manifest that. So, and this is just an example because I pretty much already have like a lot of stuff. So this is just giving you all an example. It's not like I'm showing what I'm actually manifesting. I'm giving you an example on how I manifest, you know, because they say it's not good to put it out there, and that is true. So this is just an example because a lot of things have already occurred in my life. So just showing you and giving you an example. So this is like a 3D pop-up heart. I forgot to show that because I do have more stickers, but moving forward, it's a 3D pop-up type hearts right here. I use that for love and, you know, attraction and stuff like that. So those 3D pop-up things. So it's not a flat heart, it's a 3D pop-up. So let's see. I'm attracting that. I have the word magic here because words are power too. Okay, words are energy. So that's why I always add words. As you see, we see beauty, we see epic, an epic night, healthy skin because I'm all about healthy skin. Yeah. And so let's just read everything and then we can figure out the rest, okay? It says, thank you for an amazing weekend at the Ritz-Carlton. Thank you for my amazing gifts. And when I say gifts, it's like something like this, which I already have. Boots, I already have. This, already got something similar, you know? And this, yeah, I have had epic nights and I have had like royalty type treatment. I have already had room service before to where things kind of look like that before. So, you know, we already manifested that. So, but this gives you a glimpse of how I manifest, you know. And so let's look at the swirls. Now, I'm all about swirls. I'm going to say swirls because the way that I have this swirl, this is bringing, you know, this things towards me, bringing, you know, the royalty treatment towards me, bringing the room service towards me, bringing, you know, I don't know, having some type of this style of clothing or whatever. Let's say I find it in Macy's or something, maybe half price, maybe clearance, because I manifested I wanted this specific one and I end up finding something similar. Let's just say it was that. And these swirls are bringing it towards me. So that's why I always include a lot of swirls, because I'm bringing it towards. Now the colors that I use, like red, white, and blue, for me that represents Independence Day, and we all know that. But also I use it to attract, you know, just having a fun, grand time. It's all about celebrating. You see the firecrackers and things like that. So I use that event in order to attract specific things towards me through the glitter, if that makes any sense. But I do things like that. It's all about the mindset. So be creative when it comes to certain things. Use glitter for intentions and you will see things, you know, work in your favor. So I have that for more for like having like a grand time, fun, and celebration. And I have a green there because, of course, that's money, to open up the doors, to bring it towards me. For me, green means go. And so I also have the pink glitter that I showed you all that I picked up at Target, that the glue, it already had like glitter and stuff in it. I have that there because pink, I'm a girl, so I love pink, so it's working, okay? And then I have red here for attraction, to attract these things towards me. So each thing, I mean, everything is energy, and I look at everything that I put on here has energy within it. And then I make it better just by my intentions. You get what I'm saying? And so that's that. And now we have the grand prize, which is this beautiful magazine, vision board thing, whatever. So we have that one, and I'm going to show you the next one. I gotta just put all this stuff down. It's crowded over here. Now let me see if I have this the right way. Okay, we have the next manifestation is this. Okay, if you can see it. I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. All right, so what we have here, I love these beautiful 3 different types of lamps. So I love the decor. So I'm, you know, manifesting something like that. So I end up, you know, putting that there. As you can see, again, we have the 3D pop-up hearts. They're beautiful. And it says right here, joy, good living, 24 karat magic. I'm all about words when it comes to manifesting because words have energy. And it says festive holiday. So let's read what I wrote. I wrote, thank you for my fancy decor. Thank you for supportive family and friends. Thank you for this amazing life full of joy. So that's what I wrote down. I have a skateboard here because I love skateboards. I love the surfer life, the you know, the California theme, everything. You know, I love everything about that. The ocean. Hell, if I had a surfboard, I would sit up there and I would be surfing all day. Okay, so move forward. We have skateboard there. And then this right here shows a family, you know, if it's a festive holiday, which is Christmas, obviously, and you're surrounded by everybody that supports you, that is there. They have good intentions, not ill will, not all those jealousy type people. It's actually truly family and friends that are actually supportive of you and things that you do. And everybody is just being very joyful. They're happy to see one another. That's what you want. That's what you're trying to attract. So hey, you put that there and you attract it. Use the swirls, because as you can see, I have my beautiful swirls there. And I have it again. Oh, this glitter. I have it again with the red, white, and blue. It represents a lot of fun, celebration. And then, yeah, that's the only color that I decided to use with this one, because it's all about celebrating and it's all about attracting when it comes to this. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we are done with that. Let's see what else we have. So, not magic manifestation. I use this a lot. And it works. It really works. So I'm going to show you all the different colors, the different color yarns that I have, and how you can implement this in your life. Okay? So let me put this down. Let's drink more water. Okay. Let's put this down. Okay, so the first color we have. Woo! Vibrant. Ooh, yes, this is beauty. This is my favorite color. So yes, I had to get a vibrant red, because for me, the more vibrant it is, the stronger. Now, it's all about your attention. If you had a normal, regular red type yarn, it will work the same. But I love vibrant colors, and for me, more vibrant, the more intense as far as the manifestation, depending on what you're trying to attract. So, vibrant red. I found me also a vibrant purple. Yeah, it's like a fuchsia, whatever you want to call it. My favorite color is also purple too. So here we go. I like more of a lavender purple, but I use this a lot in my manifestation, or if you magic, whatever, you know. And here we go, purple. So where we gonna put all this at? So I got to go through the colors again and explain them. But anyways, we got black, because black is just, it seals everything. It, you know. Anyways. Let me just show you the colors. I have green. Ooh, I have brown. I have this color too. And like I said, I got this from Goodwill. So, of course, you're going to see something strange for a piece of change. So, moving forward, I got this from Goodwill. I have the white one. I rarely use the white one, but when I do need it, it's there. I have this beautiful color. It's, trust me, it just looked jacked up, but hey, we use it to our advantage. We got this one. It sometimes when it unravels, when you use it too many times and you cut in too many areas, then all of a sudden it just looks like this. Anyway, so this is more for creativity, youthful fun. But yeah, it's very beautiful color, and all of these are like intertwined together, so it came like this. And so whenever you pull it out, you'll see all the different colors on the yarn versus it being separate colors individually. So anyways, and this is the other purple that I had before, and as you can see, it was kind of too dark for me and I didn't like the color. That's why I went with the more vibrant one. Okay, so now let me see what I wrote on my notes. Okay, describing basically the different colors, and you know, speaking about how. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so we're gonna describe the red one first, on how like I manifest certain things. Okay, so red for me means romance. It means lust. It means desire, attraction. Ooh. When I think of red, I think of an intense, lustful situation, or an intense romance, or an intense, mesmerizing presence, like what is it called? Like a magnet, like a alluring type energy and things of that nature. When I think of this red, that's what everything, like all the pictures and the visualization starts to come in mind, and I be thinking some deep stuff. So So this one right here, trust and believe me, I'm thinking some thoughts, okay? So this one right here, you know, this is what I would use that for if I'm trying to attract that, okay? We're just going down. For me, when it comes to black, you can use black for protection. If you're trying to manifest protection, I don't know how you can manifest protection. But hey, yeah, you know, do what you got to do. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest protection, I will use black. Black is good for protection. Black is good to seal. Black is good to bind, like things of that nature. Black can also remove, you know, obstacles and block certain things. But yeah, that's what black is for. That's how I use it. Those are my intentions behind it, and that's the way that I use it. White is more to me for purity, to cleanse. If you need to cleanse and you got too many attachments and stuff like that, you're trying to manifest to cleanse, you know, specific things, then it's purity and stuff like that. Okay, well, white is it. Okay. So when I think of brown, I think of stability, I think of balance, I think of tranquility, I think of harmony, I think of you know, just things just staying a certain way, on a certain level, and that way there's no dips in your life. When I say dips, that means things going, you know, a certain way to where it's not what you're trying to attract. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not going good. So this would be to keep it a certain way versus it being another way. Okay, so I would use this for that. Now this one, it has other things intertwined into it and has other colors. And when I see like the dark maroon red, I see a little bit of blue, I see a little bit of turquoise blue. I think of water when doing that. Maybe more calm. So when I think of the colors, I try to attach it to some of the things that I've already studied, but also with other things that I am implementing in my life. So both kind of goes within one. So if I want a more calming presence, a more calming energy, a more calming day, I would use this to calm me down. If I'm too nervous, too much anxiety, you know, because sometimes we get anxiety when we're too nervous and too anxious about, and you're happy. Like this doesn't have nothing to do with anxiety as far as in sadness. I'm talking about anxiety as far as in happiness. You're happy, you're nervous, but you're happy, and you know. So to calm you down and to make sure you just, you know, you're kind of like at ease and stuff, I would use this color for that. Now green. I would use green to open up the doors, to open up the roads. I would use green for success. Use green to for money. You know, like, I mean, this, you know, green, when you look at green, this kind of represents nature, because a lot of stuff is usually what, green and blue and white. So I would use this for success, fortune. If you wanted to get attract a job towards you, I would use green, because job is where you're making the money at. So it makes perfect sense to use green. If you want that, what is it called? Promotion, green. If you want to win a contest, green. You know, like certain things like that. Okay. When it comes to this, I use this more for creativity. It kind of reminds me of mermaid and water and stuff like this, seashells, and I don't know. But anyways, I use this more for creativity. I use this more to attract like playfulness. Like if I've been taking life a little bit too serious, and you know, I want my day to be a bit more playful, smooth sailing, but yet creative, different types of ideas and stuff like that, I would use this color right here, all these colors. Now, this one right here, this beautiful purple, I use this a lot. And now this, you know, purple does represent royal and all that, but I don't use it usually for that. I use it for, you know, to control a situation. Let's say you want to control something. Now we're going to get into the way that I use it as far as not magic and not manifestation, because, you know, when you're manifesting, that's magic within yourself anyway. So anyways, dominate, to control, to force things to be a certain way. And so now let's get into it. So usually when I'm doing any type of like not, you know, magic or not manifestation, I would use these scissors. Okay, I usually use these scissors just to cut. I don't have any. I only use it to cut because I just feel like it just goes with the theme. Not necessarily like I have enchanted this with anything. I have not. I just use it to cut. That's it. Now you can use this, you know, something like this. I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I believe I got these from Hobby Lobby. And I only use these, but for example and for like entertainment purposes, we're gonna use these scissors. As you know, I've been using it because it got all this black, so I've been using it a lot on candles. But you know, entertainment purposes, we're gonna use this, okay? And we're not gonna use it, but I would suggest you use these types of scissors in order to cut, because it just, you know, it kind of goes with the theme. It goes with the theme, so you know. And we don't want to lose these. I've been having these for years. So okay, so we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna cut some stuff just to kind of give you an example of what I'm trying to attract. Now let's just say you're trying to attract a lover or just someone you want to date, and you want them to be a certain way. You want them to be a certain way, and you're trying to attract a lover. Okay, so let's just start off with this. Okay. So I would cut this. So we cut the red one. All right. So you're trying to attract a lover. Well, when I think of love, well, as far as you know that it's a man, right? So I'm not going to have a yarn that represent a man. And if I wanted yarn to represent a man, I don't know what color I would use. I don't know if I would use blue, because blue kind of reminds me of what they give the little babies when they're born. They put them in blue and they give the girls pink. So if you want to do it like that, okay, but it kind of reminds me of a baby, not necessarily a grown man. So anyways, when it comes to visualization, you're just going to have to visualize that type of man that you want, and attach it to the red yarn. And this is more for attraction. You're trying to attract that man to you, so you would use a red yarn. And let's say you want to control the outcome. We're just going to cut a little bit. You want to control the outcome of how you meet them. So I would use purple, right? Okay, so we getting somewhere. Stay with it. Stay with me. And let's just say you want, you know, when you're attracting this man to you and you want control, you also want this man to bring stability into your life. Okay, now we moving forward. I will add brown. Oh, look. Wait a minute. How? Oh, well, we got it. Oh, look. Stability was already here. Anyways, so we have brown. As you can see, we have brown. So that's for stability. So not only are you attracting this man to you, and you want him to bring you stability, and you want to control the outcome of it, you know, but you want him to have some money. Okay, you can't just be attracting low vibrational energies and people that ain't got no money. So we want to see, this is what I mean by we gotta get this. So you want to attract money, right? You want him to be generous with his money. So here we go. We're using green, honey. We're using green. And that's about it. So all together, what was your intentions behind it? Okay, so you want to attract a man with money. Attraction, red, right? We have the brown because whoever you are attracting is going to provide what? Stability, brown. And then you want to control the outcome of how you meet this person, where you meet this person, how it's going to turn out, right? Purple, dominating. So through all of that, of course, I usually have these things lined up. Nothing is kind of out of order. Now, we are missing one. We are missing one. And which one we are missing? We are missing the black. because the black helps bind, to bound, to seal. And remember, this is all through not magic and manifestation. Just put it all in one. We're going to do it like that. Okay, so we missing the one and only, which is the black one, because I was like, no, something's missing. And this is to seal it, to bound it, so that way no interference can happen. Because once you add black to it, that's it, baby. It's sealed. Nobody can, and no one can come in and try to, no one can come in and try to do anything different that's going to make it go any other way except you. Okay? So we have all this, right? So how are we going to do it? Well, you can do it like this. First, I blow. I usually blow on each yarn, and then I put them all together and I blow on it together. But, you know, for this video, we're going to do it like this. And then, so usually I take the tips of the yarn and I knot it here. Because when I knot it, that means I make sure each end is knot. So all of them have to be the same length. First off, as you can see, none of this is the same length. All this have to be the same length, and you must knot both ends. This is the way that I do it, okay? I knot both ends. And I knot both ends because I do not want this. I want to control everything. I don't want things dwindling away and things like that. So I tend to bind and knot both ends, and it always works for me. So all right, so let's just say all this was the same height, because I mean the same length, because all these are mixed up. I didn't realize it, because I'm trying to line up all of them, or maybe I should cut it shorter so it can make more sense. So I'm gonna cut this so I can line it up. Alright, so now we kind of have it lined up. Okay, so again, we have the colors purple, black, red, brown, and green. And all this is through visualization when you're doing this knot. So I usually blow it, and then I blow all the way to the ends. Okay, so I blow it because, of course, your breath is energy. Okay, and so then I knot up both ends, and as I am blowing it and as I am knotting the ends, I am visualizing this guy coming in, bringing stability. He's generous. I am, controlling the whole outcome, and I am attracting him to me, and the whole entire thing is sealed and bind, and nothing can interfere with it. So I'm just visualizing. And so, and as you are visualizing this person, this man or woman, coming towards you, you have to visualize how you're going to look like. All this has to happen all at once. You got to visualize how you're going to look, where y'all going to meet. Like, all this has to happen within this knot. Okay, and so I'm doing all that, and I'm closing my eyes, and I'm visualizing and stuff like that, right? And so then I tie the knot. Okay, and then I say, so mote it be. Now this is manifestation, but manifestation is magic also. So we just go, So I do say mote it be, and then as I tie the knot, so it is. It's done. I blow on it, right? And so then I go to the next one. We got the other side, right? And then I'm visualizing. I'm thinking about, the person that's coming into my life, that's getting ready to change my life and set me free. Okay? And he's going to be generous. He's going to be the best guy that, I ever met. And we're going to meet at this certain place. And I'm going to have on this. And he's going to have on something similar to what I am manifesting and things of that nature. And that's how it's going to be. And then I knot it. Then I blow on it, right? And then, we have these two, right? And so in the middle, I usually do a knot too. Because 3, 3 is a good number. Y'all look it up, 3 is a good number. So then I knot it again in the middle. And then I'm visualizing too. Okay. I'm visualizing. Taking my time. Look. You don't have to rush. You can take your time and all this other stuff. And then I turn around and knot. I always blow on my knots because it's all energy. And so everything that I have visualized is all concealed within these knots. Everything. No one knows my visions. First off, you got to make sure you protect that. But moving forward, nobody knows my visions. No one knows what I am trying to manifest. They don't know nothing. All of it is within these knots. It's almost like a little necklace, you know? And so as I am touching it, as I am breathing life into it, as I'm, your hands has a lot of energy into it. I'm blowing it. I'm visualizing it. See, my hands are hot now, and I am not trying to attract no man. We're going to put that down. Woo! Yes. We're going to put that down. We're going to keep talking because I am not trying to manifest no man. Now, I was visualizing for you all, even though I'm not trying to attract one, but my hands got real hot all of a sudden. So moving forward. But yeah, we're going to pick it up just to show y'all. So this is what I would usually do to manifest it, to attract it, to manifest it, to attract it, and to do those things like that. Now, I usually also, to bring this to life, I would attach laminated pictures to the knots, and the knots will be hanging on to the edge of where the hole puncher, you hole punch it on the right side or the left side, and you put your yarn and stuff through that, hole puncher type hole or whatever, and you put it through there like you're weaving it through there. That's even better. You're weaving it through there, and then you tie the knot on the edge of the picture that's laminated. Now, usually I do that. I go to this place where they got laminated stuff, and I laminate the pictures, anything that I'm trying to attract. But I got so much stuff around here, I did not have time to go to the store to go laminate some pictures and stuff like that. But usually I include that into my knots and stuff like that, because it helps give me a more of a like a visualization. I can see it, physically on a picture and stuff like that. So if you're trying to attract a man and stuff like that, you get one that you're trying to attract, kind of like similar, one that got money. I mean, a man in a suit that got money, and then you attach, I don't know, a fake, a picture of, a printout picture of some money, and go get it laminated. Make sure you have a hole puncher, bring it to the house, hole punch it, and add it and include it into that night. And make sure you blow on it, because air, your breath, things like that is energy. And trust and believe me, it will work. It will work. You have to believe in what you are trying to attract. Okay, so I'm going to show you all one more, because see, we are already 41 minutes in, and I got a long ways to go. Okay, so we're going to say this. Okay, let's say I'm trying to attract more creativity into my life. Okay, and it's hard for me to get these things out, because these things, and so we just gonna grab a color and we gonna go with it, y'all, because we got so much going on. Let me try to grab this color, this color, and that's it. Okay, so if I'm trying to attract creativity into my life, this is kind of reminds me of mermaids. It just reminds me of someone that's free, that's sexy, and free and youthful, honey. So I use this a lot, like if I'm trying to attract youthfulness, playfulness, carefree type, type life. Like I ain't got no bills to pay, we gonna use this. Like we ain't got no bills to pay. Okay, so so I would use it with the black one. I always use black in any type of knot magic or knot manifestation. I always use black because black seals everything, it binds it, and it makes sure there's no interference in what it is that I am manifesting through these knots. Because see, as I am visualizing and as I am tying it up and knotting it and stuff like that, I am visualizing at the same time, also blowing my breath, which is energy, into the yarn. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna again get another black one, just for entertainment purposes. And so if I just wanted to attract more creativity into my life, and as you can see, we got black, pink, turquoise, stuff like that. Kind of reminds me again of the mermaid thing. So let's just say that all this was even, all this was right, and we're trying to visualize creativity. Okay, so again, I would tie up both the ends, and I would tie up the middle, because 3 for me is a very powerful number. I use 3 a lot. Or you can use 6, whatever, 369. Okay, so just go like that, 369. Those are powerful numbers. So I will use that. Again, visualize, and I usually close my eyes, but you know, y'all gotta see me, so we gonna keep the eyes open. So I can visualize while my eyes are open also. See, that's another thing. And so again, and I do that, tie, blow on it. Usually I blow all on it, you know, and so it looks like this. And so I usually carry this with me everywhere that I go. But when I manifest anything, I leave it alone. I don't keep going back to it. I forget that it's in my purse if I'm trying to attract anything. I forget that it's in my purse. I forget that, you know, that I even did it. Because once I did it that day, I leave it alone. Like anything, like my magazine board and stuff like that, I leave that stuff alone. I don't keep going back to it. I go to the next one. Because the more you keep dwelling on your manifestation, the slower it will come to you. I don't know. The universe just works in that order. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. So that's, you know, that's that. And so we're going to move forward because I didn't realize that I was, you know, but you all, I know y'all are enjoying this because it's perfect. We got a lot of loose ends right here. Exactly. Confirmation. So the next one, crystals. Okay, so we're going to discuss crystals and the stones and stuff like that. Okay, so I got this book. This is another way on how I manifest. I don't know if you all can see that. Okay, so I got this book, and it's called The Crystal Handbook, Power Crystals for Magic, Meditation, and Ritual. Let me show you how it looks. It's a beautiful book. Got this at Goodwill. I think I only paid like $2 or $3 for it, but I'm trying to tell y'all, go to Goodwill and get your books. You never know what you may find. Let me see. I don't even know if y'all can see that. That's how it looks. Okay. And these are the list of things as far as in, you know, the crystals. So let me show you the crystals that I have. I don't have a lot. Oh, I can show you one. This right here, well, these are not crystal, but stone, mainly stone. So this is black tourmaline. It helps to just, you know, keep negativity, accidents, whatever. Let's say accidents, low vibrational situations, low vibrational people. It keeps this away from me. I use this all the time. Anytime I go out in, like in a store, whether I'm walking around, going shopping in the mall, going shopping in the mall and stuff like that, I usually wear this. And I swear it works. It works. Remember, it's all about your intention. So if you don't believe it works, it ain't gonna work. But it works. I just know for sure because see, these stones have power in it within itself. Again, this is black tourmaline. I can talk about this stone first. So black tourmaline is good. And let me say how I cleanse it and stuff like that. So I go out there, go about my day, nothing occurs, right? Come back in. The first thing I do is I get some Palo Santo, or again a herb that I created or something like that, a herb smoke. The first thing I do is I cleanse my hands and I cleanse under my feet and I cleanse this. And I just do it with smoke. I go with smoke underneath my hands. I do it underneath my feet also, and I just do this. That's how I cleanse it. And so after that, how I recharge it to just give it more energy, I just place it in the sun. Place it in the sun for about a good 30 minutes, and then I just bring it back because sometimes the stones around it gets too hot and stuff. But I place it in the sun. So let me look up. Excuse me. I've been trying to clear my throat all day, y'all. Excuse me. So anyways, let me look for the black tourmaline. It's on page 42. So let's see if I can get, and this book is very good. It actually has all the stones that I have actually purchased. So this is a good book. If you can get your hands on this book, this would be great. This can help you, give you a breakdown on how to use it and stuff like that. So let me go to page 42. Okay, as you can see, this is black tourmaline. Can you all see that? Oh wow, it looks so, why does it look, wow. Okay, anyways, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, because it's not even showing up. So anyways, black tourmaline. It says, and we ain't going to read the whole thing, but we're going to read about how it can heal you. Black tourmaline protects the body against electromagnetic stress, negativity, and psychic attacks. Whoa. It may help to harmonize the brain and repattern neural pathways in malfunctions such as dyslexia. Realigning the spinal column, black tourmaline energetically stimulates the immune system and the thyroid gland to relieve pain and arthritic swelling. Hold this stone over the site. Well, I guess where the arthritis is, right? And then it also says, as far as transform, black tourmaline is invaluable for sensitive people who are overwhelmed by electromagnetic stress, including Wi-Fi or by radiation. It draws the hold on. Wow, can I say this right? Toxic or toxicity? Toxicity. Wow, I couldn't even say it. Toxicity out through your feet and transmutes. See, a lot of energy is in your feet too, and that's how a lot of people be doing a lot of strange stuff. They be trying to get those little puppet dolls and work, towards the feet section, feet area with those little puppet dolls. Anyways, that's why I always cleanse my feet. So anyways, transmutes, it says through your feet, and transmutes it into a powerful earth healing energy. Wear black tourmaline at your throat or place it on your computer or other electrical equipment to block and strengthen your aura field. Wearing black tourmaline gives psychic protection. 2, it transmutes negative energy. Place the stone on the name of the person who is instigating an attack. Wow. Now, I'm just not reading some of this stuff. What else it says? Black tourmaline helps you understand how holding onto toxic emotions or negative thoughts attacks you from within, creating dis-ease, not disease, but dis-ease that ultimately manifests physically. Oh, this is perfect. The stone supports you in acting and thinking positively, so you create a beneficial environment for yourself. Now, it also says, realize to instantly stop jealousy, oh shoot, ill will, or all-out psychic attacks. Wear black tourmaline over the thymus. I don't know which section of the body that is, but the stone safely diffuses the attack. Wow, that's what I'm trying to say. Black tourmaline, baby, we gotta go buy more. I only got one, but I also have the stone black tourmaline. Wow, for me to actually hear that, perfect. You all better go get you some black tourmaline. I brought mine at Earthbound. Earthbound is one of my favorite stores, so I bought a lot. Then this was like 14, like altogether 6 plus tax, $16 for this little thing right here. I'm going to be buying 7 more. I'm buying a lot of this. My whole wrist going to be sitting up there with tourmaline. So anyways, this is the tourmaline stone. And again, I brought this from Earthbound. I don't know if I paid $5, $6, $7, $8 for this. I do not remember this a long time ago. I cleansed this again with Palo Santo. I charge it in the sun. So anyways, and I use it. I usually hold it in my hand like this or something like that. If I'm feeling stressed or I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just hold this and all of a sudden it just goes away. It's like it went right inside this little stone. It captured it and just took it away. So I have that. I have amethyst, purple, whatever, amethyst. We're going to go in and we're going to read, a little bit about that. I have the rose quartz. You see, and I have like 3 looking stones for rose quartz. Hold on. I have it all, I like the rose quartz because that's like love and stuff. I also have, I believe this is tiger's eye. And I'm missing a stone because I had the moonstone, because the moonstone works a lot, with emotions and stuff like that. So we're going to read about, the tiger eye, because I'm pretty sure you all are interested in that, and I'm just trying to hurry up and go down here because we don't, this, hold on. Where is the tiger's eye? It's gotta be here somewhere. Tiger's eye. The mole divide is a good one too, but you know, again, I'm trying to look for the tiger's eye. Cellulite is another one that I also have, but I don't even know where it is. Well, I don't see the tiger's eye here. So we will read about the cellulite. I know it's here. I'm probably just going too fast. I just know it's here. Because usually, yeah, I know that it's here. But anyways, let's read about the cellulite. Selenite. Let's just say it like that. Okay, 100. It's on page 134. We're gonna read that and then we're gonna move on. Okay. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Y'all need to get this. This is another one. Ooh, it's pretty, ain't it? But that's not how my cellulite look. It don't look like this. But moving forward, obviously it's supposed to, but it don't look like that. Okay, so cellulite. It says transform. We're gonna read when it says transform. Cellulite is angelic consciousness. It brings divine light into everything it touches. White or golden cellulite forms a bridge for the light body, facilitating expansion of consciousness. It's a powerful transmuter for emotional energy. Cellulite releases core feelings behind what it says? Illness, emotional blockages. Greek queen of the underworld. What else? Process, integrate shadow qualities. It also facilitates females' rites of passage such as puberty, menopause, and encouraging reconnection to the wise feminine divine power. It says, note, cellulite dissolves in water. Oh shoot, I did not know that. I'm so happy that I know that. Like, I did not know that. Cleanse in brown rice and re-empower in the moonlight. Now, I do mine in the sun, but they say in the moonlight. Okay, we gonna listen. I did not know cellulite dissolves in water. Really? How? Anyways, hold cellulite above your head. Feel it radiating divine light through your whole being, illuminating your inner temple and connecting you to all that is. Yes. Okay, that's the last page we're going to read. So anyways, I manifest a lot through my different stones. If I want to attract, you know, love or something like that into my life, I would have like a candle and stuff, and I would put these rose quartz and stuff around it, and I would visualize love, and then I would also use my yarn and stuff like that, and I would tie it around that candle and dominate, and to force that love to come into my life. And so it will be. So I have went through that. As far as the stones, I do use black tourmaline a lot as far as in my manifestation to remove. So as far as when it comes to those swirls, I will counterclockwise to remove those negative vibrations, those negative energies, those negative people, toxic situations. I would do whatever it takes to remove things out of my life. I would detach and then remove. That's how I usually do things. Okay, so what else do we have here? Oh, yes. We were forgetting. Okay, so manifest through movies. I manifest a lot through movies. Now, we're not going to talk about the specific movies that I have manifested through, but we can bring up, I mean, so many movies out there. You can manifest through the Equalizer 3 that just came out. Okay, you want to be a bad ASS? Trust and believe me, manifest through Equalizer and it will work. I'm just saying, like, seriously, it will work. If you believe, you will receive. And those thoughts are manifestation. So trust and believe me, you're going to feel it. So, let me sit up. Oof. What did I just drop? Okay. Okay, so when I say manifest through movies, okay. I have to think of a movie. Let's bring up one. Okay, I love that show. It's an old show called Rivera. And it's a show, it got all these different seasons. I think it got 3 seasons. The only season that I like is the first one. Haven't seen the second one. Been trying to purchase the second one. Don't know how. Okay, so Rivera. About some woman. He finds out her husband, I don't know if he's been smuggling drugs or he's been doing something. I don't know. But I manifest through that movie as far as certain scenes. Not movie, but the show. Certain scenes, not necessarily the whole entire season, stuff like that. It's certain scenes that I get, and as I'm looking at the woman, I visualize myself as her. You know, not necessarily wanting to be her, but just visualizing she's not even in the movie. She's not even in the show. I'm in the show. But I'm not in the show. That's my reality that I'm living in that movie. You get what I'm saying? So, I think it's a certain scene. I love going to like art auctions and stuff like that. So, you know, stuff like that. And so, let's say I'm manifesting just to get a picture, something like that, similar in my house. Well, I don't see a Caucasian lady in that specific scene. I see an African American / Indian woman, me. In that, you know, I see her in that scene. I see her bidding on that artwork, because I love art. Art is me. Art is me, you know. So anyways, I see she's in a certain scene to where she's bidding on a certain type of art, whatever. I don't know what type of art it is, whatever. But she's bidding. I see myself there. I love to bid. So let's go there. And I see myself bidding. I see myself dressed kind of similar to what she has going on, maybe a little bit better, you know. I see me, you know, holding up the little sign or whatever, but I see me. I don't see her. I done took her out. I done put myself in. You get what I'm saying? That's how I manifest through movies. And I keep visualizing that same scene over and over and over and over, to the point that it becomes reality. To the point that I'm actually invited to some type of art galleria type charity event, auction, whatever you want to call it. I just sat up there and manifested so much it had no choice but to come. I visualized it and seen it so much it had no choice but to be a part of my reality. And so I like that scene. To where she, you know, and it's just certain scenes that capture me. You know, or a certain scene to where she's getting, you know, she has, you know, her chauffeur or driver or whatever you want to call her. I want my own personal driver, right? So I manifest myself being in the back of the car, and I manifest my driver being in front, and I manifest someone opening that car door for me. Just certain little specific scenes. They don't even last that long. Maybe 2-3 minutes. That's it. And that certain scene, I would keep visualizing it over and over and over, to the point that I only see me. I no longer see the person that's in the movie. I only see me. I take that scene, and I have seen it so much, and I have visualized it so much, and I even wrote about it. And I wrote about it in more of the future tense versus the present, so that way I can bring that future to my present. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't write it as if it was. I would say things like, I remember back in 2023 as if I was already in my future, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to describe it, but that's how I write certain things. And I notice that it happens quicker because I'm writing as if 2023 is my past, and I'm already in 2026. You get what I'm saying? So when I say I remember back in 2023 when, you know, I had this amazing, you know, chauffeur or driver, and he treated me so well, like royalty and this and that and this and that, right? But I know that I'm living in 2023, but I write a lot of things back in past tense, because if you write it in past tense, that means it already happened, right? Yes. Okay, so that's the type of scene that I seen too, to where she had a chauffeur or whatever. Okay, I do like the scenes to where the husband, I believe he was on a yacht, but the yacht blew up. Okay, we ain't manifesting that one. But we can manifest us being on a yacht, okay? That girl was on the yacht. I believe she jumped across the yacht or whatever, because I believe she knew that yacht was going to blow up. But moving forward, I'm not manifesting nothing bad. I take little glimpses and little short scenes and I manifest that. And I keep repetitively remanifesting it as far as through visualization, to the point that now I'm writing it down. I'm looking at it. I'm writing it down. I'm visualizing it. It has no choice but to come. Okay? So anyways, moving forward, that's how you can manifest through movies. Now moving forward. Now this is another one, how I manifest. Now I got this from a tarot reader. I follow her and I tried it one day and I swear just on my life, it works. So this is how you manifest through pennies. It's so strange. I don't know how it works. But something, I don't know. The universe must be recognizing what you're trying to give back, and they just come on down and just, shower you with money. So she was saying on her video, and I have a lot to say after this, but she was saying on her video to put 3 pennies near the window where the sun can see it. Put it right there. Put the pennies there once a week. And the pennies are there. The sun is touching it, and the sun is, I don't know. The sun is touching the money. The money has to grow. That's how money grows. Money grows because the sun is touching it. It's almost like planting something, but you do have to water it. So you kind of look at it as in it's a seed, right? The sun is touching it, so the sun is going to make your money grow. Just like when you plant a seed, you got to put water on it. The sun has to touch it in order for it to grow. So it's in that type of concept, right? So I was like, really? So I didn't think nothing of it. It's not good to think too hard, and it's not good to overthink when people say things like this, because sometimes you can just miss it by overthinking it. So I decided to put these 3 pennies near the window. And it wasn't these specific 3 pennies. These are some new 3 pennies. So anyways, I decided to put these 3 pennies by the window, and I added my own spin to it. Okay? So I did this. That's what I did, right? I kissed it and I blew on it because I know all is energy, right? So we're going to blow my breath on it. We're going to blow my energy on it because it needs to grow, right? I did that. Then I put it over there and I thanked the universe for prosperity and abundance. That's it. Didn't think of it. Remember, when you put stuff out there, when you're manifesting, you cannot think about it. Hello, let it go. Go about your day. Do your own thing. Don't think about it. I swear to God. No, we know what, we ain't going to put it on guard. Because, I swear to the universe. In 2 days, I remember I was trying to manifest just more money. At least an extra $500. In 2 days, I seen $500 in my account. That came from some unknown something. Something was unknown about it. It was unknown. Okay? I don't know where the $500 came for. That hit my Capital One bank account. I don't know where it came from. So I was like, I thought it was a mistake. So I call the people at Capital One and I tell them, I was like, oh, well, I just wanted to know who, I don't know why I did that. That was so dumb. Just should have just left it alone. But moving forward, I said, I just wanted to know, where the $500 came from. That's it, And they was like, oh, it doesn't say. It just, from some unknown person, but it was authorized from somebody, and they just decided to send you $500. So then I got to think about those 3 pennies that I put in that window. I said, oh, I said the S word. Oh, this blank, blank, blank really works. Wow. That's the only thing they kept saying. I kept saying, wow. Because, see, I was manifesting already, But I put those 3 pennies. I knew those 3 pennies had to attract it to me quicker. Because I allowed the sun to touch these 3 pennies. Right after that, the next day, found $200 in the bathroom. Out of nowhere. In the bathroom. Of course, I'm not going to go back, go tell the people, look, I found, no, because, what person would do that? No, it was meant for me because I knew I had put those 3 pennies by the window, and it was meant for me to have it. Now, usually I don't pick up no money and stuff like that because, I don't know, I done seen online, they doing some sneaky shit. Oops. Excuse my language. They lacing money right now. They lacing money. So I won't be doing that anymore. But I started this like 5 or 6 months ago with some other tarot reader or whatever. I thought it, some 5, 6 months ago. But yeah, found $200 in the bathroom out of nowhere. I mean, it was laying, but wasn't nothing on it. It was just laying there flat, as if it was meant for me to touch. It was open. It was flat. Wasn't nothing in it. No white lace. That powder stuff. We good. See, when you protect it, you're not gonna. None of that stuff should happen to you. I'm just being honest. So I found those $200 in the bathroom, and this was the next day, right after I already received the $500. So altogether, 5, 6, that's $700. I was so amazed, I got nervous. I said, what's going on around here? So all I'm going to say, and I knew it was meant for me. You gotta know. You just gotta know. These 3 pennies in the window brought me $700. 3 pennies in the window. I'm trying to tell you, it wasn't even a quarter. It was just 3 pennies in the window. 3 cents brought me $700. So, yeah, and I've been doing that every week since, and still been, receiving my manifestations and just money coming from out of nowhere, just through 3 pennies a week. And so again, I attracted it to me. Of course, I blow on anything that I am manifesting. I blow on everything, pictures and all, because all is energy. I'm just blowing on it all. And so that right there, if y'all want more money, more money, and you want it to come, it's going to come to you in an unexpected way. Like I said, if you don't concentrate on it, it will happen quicker. I didn't concentrate on it, and it happened, the next day? The next day or the next day after that, I don't know how soon, but I just know it happened like in between 2 or 3 days. I received that $500. Next day, I received $200. As far as I found it in the bathroom, just laying there, flat, like it was meant for me. So those 3 pennies in the window brought me money. It brought money to me. But then I got to thinking. I said, now if I keep putting 3 pennies in the window, what am I going to do with the 3 pennies that build up over time? Because it will no longer be 3 pennies. And next thing you know, it'll be 100 pennies. And those 100 pennies makes up $1. So what am I going to do with this money? So I got to thinking, because see, she didn't, or whoever did this, they didn't explain what to do with the leftover money, because you can't use it because it already was given to the universe and you put that money in the window, right? So what can we do with it? So this is the second part 2. This is part 2. So I was like, okay, what I'm going to do with that money is I'm going to go to Walmart, go to where that thing is called coin changer or something like that, coin change, whatever. And I'm going to put all that money in there. I'm not going to spend it. You can't spend the money that you put in the window. I mean, come on now. You use it to grow your money. Why would you turn around and spend it because you gave it to the universe? I don't know how to explain. Anyways, so I go there. I said, I'm going to put all this money, and what I'm going to do is give back, because it's not mine anyways. I gave it to the universe. The universe gave me money back, so now I got to give back to the people. Just because it's not my money. It's just 3 pennies. I mean, my God, you ain't losing. So 3 pennies, I go back and I just find some poor person, or some person that's asking for a little bit of change. And of course, I'm going to give them way more than 100 pennies. I'm going to probably add a little $5 bill to it or something like that. I just find somebody and just give it back, because I can't keep the money that I put in the window. So I just give it back to some poor, unfortunate person. And I just, do that. And so that's what I would do with the pennies in the window. After it becomes a lot, separate that money, put, give back on the bag, maybe put it in a Ziploc bag or something like that, or put it in like a penny bag to where you cannot touch it, because the universe multiplied your money by you giving to it. So put that money in a piggy bank, save it, maybe until the end of the year, and give back to the people. Give it back to the people just like the universe gave to you. So that's how I look at that. Okay, so moving forward, the next manifestation. I told y'all this video was gonna be long. Get your coffee, your cucumber sandwiches. I mean, come on now, we gotta get it. So now I got to thinking, you all. I got to thinking, and I said to myself, and this is what I wrote down. Now this is a side note. And I wrote, sometimes you have to be at the right place to receive this manifestation. Okay, so let's just say with the knot magic, with the knot magic, right? And you're trying to manifest stability, again, that generous person, a lover, or to attract a man, a lover, and you're binding and sealing it all up because so that way you make sure, no distractions, nothing interferes with your knot magic, right? But then again, I wrote, sometimes you have to be at the right place to receive the manifestation. So I noticed with some of my manifestations that it was slower in the beginning because I wasn't at the right place to receive it. Because here's the thing. Let's say you live in a not so good neighborhood, maybe the hood, I don't know, whatever. Let's say you live in more of the lower end type neighborhood. You don't live in a high rise. You live in a, whatever. And so, but you're trying to attract opportunities to you. Opportunities can happen. It can happen. It may not be able to happen where you live at. So you may have to go out of your way in order to receive that manifestation. Because I noticed with me, I had to, depending on what I'm trying to manifest. You have to be in a specific neighborhood, or maybe you have to be at a specific place. Okay, look, let me give you an example. I'm trying to manifest an opportunity with a new job. That job, I'm trying to manifest these different opportunities towards me that has something to do with specific jobs. Let's just say something like that. But I don't live in the right neighborhood in order to attract that. That can be a problem because you're not going to attract it where you live at, especially if your neighborhood is no good. So in order to receive that opportunity, you may have to keep traveling outside of where you live at in order for that manifestation to catch up with you, to be right where you are. But you can't be living where you are in order to attract that opportunity, depending on how specific it is. If you're specific about a manifestation, it's going to probably take longer than you doing a general type manifestation. I know this because I have been doing manifestation for years. And this is only, like I said, this is my personal opinion. And, everybody manifests in so many different ways. That's on them. I'm just telling my personal experience because I've been doing it for too long. And I notice how manifestation and energy, how it works. And so, if I'm trying to attract certain things, I may have to travel. Instead of being on the south side, I got to be on the north side. You see what I'm saying? If you're trying to attract like friendships, and you want them to be more like a high caliber type women that's successful and things like that, but you live in the hood or you live in the lower end, whatever, you're not going to attract successful people while living in the hood. It just I don't know how that's going to happen. You're going to have to probably travel outside of where you live at in order to attract those friendships. Don't tell them where you live at. They don't need to know for what. And you go over there. And then now, you're attracting this stuff, and all of a sudden you meet them at a fancy type, high class type, maybe bar or lounge, or maybe not even that. Maybe just in a good area where Barnes and Noble is at, or maybe just at the mall, maybe at the upscale mall, maybe at the Chanel store, maybe at the Coach store. I don't know. You meet them somewhere over there. Come to find out she got a Maserati. You manifested it. It took a long time to get there, but now you run into this girl. She's probably, everything that you've manifested as far as friendship. You don't want to be her, nothing like that. But you manifested this specific friendship. And now y'all talking. Now she starts asking where now she starts to ask where you live at. Now you're embarrassed, right? Because you don't want to tell her where you live at. But then again, did you manifest an understanding type friend? Did you manifest a considerate friend? Like she's being considerate. She's understands my situation. She's willing to help me, this and that. If you didn't manifest that, then you lost it. You lost the manifestation. Like you didn't even lose it. The manifestation was there. You just was not prepared to receive the manifestation. That's what happened in that situation. Because see, if I'm going to manifest something specific, trust me, I'm going to be extra specific. And I don't care how long it takes. I'm not looking at the time. I just know the more that I visualize, the more that I believe, the more that I will receive. I try not to dwell on the manifestation too long. I just only try to do it for that day. And I do it very strong, very intensely. I make sure I'm not looking at social media. I make sure other thoughts ain't taking place in my life while I am trying to manifest that thing in specific. I make sure I clear all thoughts. Like, it's just clear. Like, it's blank. Like, when I'm visualizing, all I see is white and I don't see nothing else. So that way it gives that manifestation a place to be in my brain, my mind. So, you know, like if I'm being specific on trying to manifest a specific friend, I have to make sure that she's considerate, she's understanding, she is, you know, I don't know, she's trustworthy, she's loyal, she has all these things going for herself, but she's very, what time is it? Oh my God, we've been on here for an hour and 19 minutes. Yes. So if I'm going to do all this, I have to be specific, because if you live in the hood and you're trying to attract a female friend and she's a high caliber and she lives in a more nicer neighborhood, I don't know how you all can be friends. It's possible if she's not judgmental, if she's not judging your situation, and if she's looking at you and being like you're a hard worker. Just because you live in the hood doesn't mean the hood is you, okay? And just because you live in that, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of successful people have came from living in the lower end anyways. You know, they got a lot of successful people that have started from the bottom and now they're here. Hello. And so I don't got nothing against it, but you don't know how that friend is going to react if they find out you live there. And if you didn't write that and include that into your manifestation, then I would cut it off real quick, because this ain't the one. You know, this just ain't the one. I wasn't ready this time. I manifested, she came, I just was not ready. You know, certain things like that. I also wrote, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. That's another thing when it comes to these manifestations. Just because you don't see it, remember all this visualization anyways. Some people want to see it before they respond to it. I don't know. They want to see it first. I don't got to see it. I'm just visualizing it, and I have to believe that it's already here before I see it. You know, and I have to like talk and speak in past tense as if it already occurred, not as if, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say. And so what I'm trying to say is basically is sometimes you have to travel outside of your comfort zone in order to receive certain manifestations, especially if you're trying to attract a man, you know, into your life. And you want a high caliber man and stuff like that. If you're trying to attract that, if I was trying to attract a high caliber man, and let's just say I wasn't ready mentally for that, I think I would not attract any such man, because I know it would happen really fast. I just know it would. You know, like me, I'm prepared for it. If that's what I was trying to attract, I'm prepared for it, because I just know me. But if I was trying to attract it, but I wasn't ready mentally, well, I wouldn't attract it. I would attract more confidence into my life. I would study more, you know, try to be a bit more eloquent, elegance, you know, elegance and eloquent as far as with my speaking, but elegance as far as in my style, what I wear, how I dress, or just how I move, you know, things like that. And so I would work on myself and manifest, you know, a lot of things within myself before I try to attract a man. Because some people try to attract certain things into their life and they're not even prepared whenever they receive it. Like whenever it comes to you, then you're not prepared. So it's like a hit and miss type thing. You wasn't even prepared for it, but yet you was manifesting something that you was not even prepared for. So I would try to at least make sure that I'm prepared for everything that I am trying to attract or manifest into my life, because preparation rules the nation. But preparation is everything. You have to be prepared for a lot of things. Like that way, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's what a lot of people say that, and that's so true. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Like every time I walk out the house, I always look good. Always smelling good, looking good, making sure I'm clean, making sure the hygiene is up, making sure my breath ain't funky, making sure I don't smell, just making sure hair look as neat, as nice as neat as possible, whatever. And, making sure when I speak it's much more softer and not aggressive and stuff like that. Like I'm speaking to you all, I speak a bit more softer when I'm out in public, because soft is more of a mystery behind soft speaking, So, yeah. But yeah, that's what I wanted to speak about. That was my side note, because I'm like, how can you attract a high caliber man, but yet it ain't even that you live in the hood. The hood don't got nothing to do with this. It's about how you present yourself. It's about how you're representing you. It's about how do you speak. You speak all that slang stuff. Trust me, that high caliber man ain't gonna want nothing to do with you, because you're speaking. I mean, what is this? You need to have a bit more of a broad vocabulary before you try to attract someone that is of means and high caliber type man. It's just not gonna work out. And so I would work on myself, how I speak. I would use people. Like and I say use people, not using people as far as money. Please, I ain't talking about no money. I'm talking about use people as far as speaking. They don't know what you're doing, but I would use them as far as in just speaking to them a certain way, and then just see how they respond with how I'm speaking to them. You get what I'm saying? You can use people all the time. Just start speaking to them. Hell, you can use the maintenance man. It don't matter who you use. You use anybody. The next door neighbor. You can use anybody, and just start talking to them in a certain way and see how they respond. Sometimes the softer you speak, the better results you get. And sometimes a person has to listen to you more careful when you speak softer and lower and not loud, And so when I'm out and about, I don't speak loud. I speak very, I try to speak very soft and stuff like that, because I notice that you get a lot of people's attention and you're more of a mystery when you sound that way. And so I would rather manifest, more like self-confidence. I would manifest more self-esteem. I would manifest, and outside of manifestations, I would get books on elegance, and I would look at a lot of movies on how they speak. If it was me, I would look at a lot of movies on how they speak, and then implement some of the things that they say into my everyday vocabulary or into my everyday world on how I speak to others. I would just carry myself in a certain way. I would look at those old movies, and then I would just start practicing at the house. And then when I get into public, go to a nice fancy restaurant, and I would do it there too, and just use it as an example, to the point that it becomes natural to me. And now I'm not faking it until I make it. I made it. That's it. I made it, And sometimes you have to keep rehearsing until it becomes natural, So anyways, you all, this was a long video. Oh my God. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. But I know this was some interesting topics, because I always got a lot to say. So anyways, you all, this pretty much concludes the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And so until next time, peace, love, and success. Let's go.